What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's episode of Zyba Games. The date is November 29th, 2020. This is episode, I just forgot, 42.
42.
42. It's Sunday. It's a lot of things today, but if you guys want to check us out on Twitter, Facebook, Insta, especially check out YouTube. Yogomi takes all these things, puts them together, makes a YouTube video, throws some game clips in there, gets all kinds of good stuff.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about this week. We're gonna be talking about some things that just came out just the other day. Was this Friday? We've got some news for some Game Pass stuff coming here in a bit.
Yep.
There's some other things to talk about, and we would talk about Thanksgiving because that's there. But let's just talk about that kind of stuff. Yogomi, what did you do this week?
This week last week I worked like crazy. Like all the way up till like the end of the day, Wednesday. I worked at the very end of the day, and I started my Thanksgiving, I think that night. But I woke up on Thanksgiving because I decided not to travel across state lines. I stayed home by myself. Yeah. And I turned on the Xbox. I put on some sweats and I sat in my chair in my room with my ottoman and I played Destiny all day long. All day long. And I'm talking like a good, easily good, maybe 10, maybe 16 hours probably. I ordered a pizza.
Dang, bro.
And
I told you to order some Chinese food, bro. That's
I didn't know if they were open.
Go-to.
I didn't know. I think a lot of those places were closed. But this one place is called Old Hag's Pizza here, and I think they're in Deep Ellum. And I ordered a pizza and what is it called? Fried mozzarella sticks. I ate terrible, dude. And then I ordered a piece of cheesecake, and I don't know if they felt sorry for me or something because they gave me like this huge piece of cheesecake, and when I saw it, it looked as if like they just didn't cut it in half. It was supposed to be two pieces, but they gave me one giant piece. So yeah,
they just they knew you were alone, or
maybe they thought like this guy's probably not. He's probably not. He's home by himself for Thanksgiving. Let's hook him up. So
getting shade from the pizza guys, huh?
I guess. But I mean, it was my choice. I talked with my parents, and we agreed that it's probably best. And so yeah, I mean, it was awesome, to be honest with you. It was good to just be completely off, not have anything to do. I didn't work. I didn't stream. I just sat here and I just played games. That's all I did, all day, all night. It was awesome.
Dang.
But yeah, it was fun. And then obviously I played our game of the week, and yeah, that's all I did. I played so much Destiny this week, though.
Not Immortals. I wish I was playing Immortals. Never mind.
What's up, Hammer Shot? Yeah, it was fun. Hammer Shot. I'm not gonna Hammer Shots in chat. I'm no complaints. I honestly, I think I should probably do that at least once a month.
I wish I could. I wish I would have done that this weekend, dude. It was like nonstop, just going, dude.
Yeah, I don't know
like
why
Thanksgiving.
But okay, so they're saying something in chat. You see that?
They're saying so when I did the shout out, it made it made a sound on my stream.
Yeah.
Even though I don't have my alert box on, but they heard it.
Yeah, I heard it too.
It's okay. But you heard it on your side?
Yeah, I heard it too. Hey, listen.
How?
Like Zelda. Yeah.
How did you hear it?
I heard it. It was like the Zelda's. Yeah. Yeah, Hammer Shot. Totally decompressed. I'm going to try and do that once a month.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Hey, listen. Maybe let's not do any more shout outs for the stream. Cool.
Yeah.
That's weird that it went through.
Yeah, it came through. Yeah.
Well, I understand it hearing through the stream, but yeah, going through Discord call. That's
Yeah, it went through the Discord. It came through. I could hear it in my headset.
Well, I had an eventful weekend.
Yeah, you did.
I never crossed state lines, but I did drive all the way across an entire state. So that was great. So Thursday we had Thanksgiving. I just went over to my parents' house. They just live like, I live in a small town. Like we can measure where we live by saying my parents live like 3 cotton fields that way. Like, and so yeah, they're just right there. And so we just went over there. My little brother came from because he's working for BLM over in where's he at? Somewhere in New Mexico. Oh yeah. So yeah, we had that. I got this shirt this week. We were just talking about it in the pre-show.
yeah.
So this was the Xbox, and Xbox had like a weird, like couple of different what's the word I want? Oh my gosh, they were working with other
collaboration.
Collaboration. Geez, I was like, I had a weird word going through my head. I don't know what it was. Oh, I said calibrate. There we go. That's why I was like, why couldn't I think of the right word? And then the back of it. Oh wait, it works better if I turn this way because where the camera's at. But it says Xbox makes me happy.
Yeah.
It's a weird shirt though. I'm not gonna lie to you. So like, it's one of those fits. I guess it's one of the cool things now again, where the shirts are like you get it. And I was like, dude, this is made for like a short, fat dude. Like it had the right height thing, but it was like wide shirt. I was like, I held up. I was like, looked like I took a little kid shirt and then they like stretched it out. I was like, huh. So it's got all kinds of room like on the side, like it's. I mean, yeah. But yeah, I still like it. It fits okay. It fits good once you put it on.
Yeah. Wait,
I'm more of a tighter
something
shirt.
Is going off in my bedroom. One, so keep talking though.
No, it's all good. Then Friday, what's up, Cheesehead? What's up, Five? Yeah, so I got it from Foot Locker. There was that Foot Locker one. There was another one I called Yogomi about. It was some company was doing like Xbox like jewelry. Like one of them was like real gold, real diamonds, like $10,000 necklace. Like I was like, there's a lot of other things that were like $100 and stuff. You live 2 minutes from Hammershot says he lives 2 minutes from his grandfather, 3.5 minutes from work, and 4 minutes from my parents. I live probably 5 minutes from my parents, 10 minutes from work, and Chip lives 2 minutes that way. And then my work's 2 minutes that way. Chip lives 4 minutes that way. It's about my other job that way. So we're talking about how living really close to everything. It's just it's like not like I would do it, but if depending on the bullet, I'm pretty sure my AR I could curl a bullet all the way over to my parents' house from here. Like AR bullets don't travel forever. I think people think that, but they don't. But yeah, I could make that hit. But yeah. And so then Friday, I get up and I called my boss Thursday night, or I texted her and I was like, hey, I'm gonna try to drive to Yuma tomorrow. She's like, so I was like, is there any way you can give me like a shorter day? She never said anything. I was like, all right, we'll see what happens. So I get there, they cut off a bunch of stuff in my route, but it still wasn't that great. What up, Small?
Hey, Small.
But it was so I needed 4 hours of work to be able to make the drive, and they gave me 5 hours of work. I got 5 hours of work done in 4.5 hours, so I was already 30 minutes behind schedule. Then I drove what should have been like 5 hours and 10 minutes from here, but I made it in like 4:30.
Wait,
all the way across Arizona.
How long is the drive?
About a little over 5 hours.
Oh, okay.
And I made it there in like 4.5 hours.
Were you flying?
Yeah, I was going pretty fast, not gonna lie.
That is kind of a drive you just want to get over with, though, huh?
Dude, and I swear to you, man, the drive from Tucson to Yuma is the worst drive ever, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. It's like this is no shade on New Mexico, but it's like driving through New Mexico. Or actually, no, it's like driving from New Mexico to Texas.
Oh yeah.
Like when you from the New Mexico side to San Antonio, dude, that was oh my gosh, that might have been the worst I've ever been on. Like that drive was literally nothing, dude. It was crazy. You know what I'm talking about, that gap? Like
I've driven through Arizona before. And
what's that one? So you got El Paso.
Yeah.
So from El Paso to San Antonio.
Oh man.
Was nothing. And that was like all the way across. Like that's mostly across the state. Like,
yeah. I've driven to El Paso from Oklahoma. And
Yep, I've done that one actually before too.
That's not fun.
Yeah.
It's I think it's different too. Is when you get out of the middle of nowhere in New Mexico, Arizona, and you're like, is there any life here? 'Cause it's nothing. Like you look left, you look right, and there's absolutely nothing. It's super depressing, honestly.
Depending on what side of Arizona, it's like the southeast side of Arizona. At least you have mountains all over the place.
Right, true.
Like, oh, there's a big mountain there. There's a big mountain there. Dude, the Tucson to Yuma side is like flat little mountain, flat little mountain, flat. Like you're like, I think the town's way out there. You're like, yeah, I see that little light out in the distance. Let's drive out there.
Yeah,
man. But it's all right. Anyways, talking about Yuma. I still like Yuma's a good town. There's a ton of stuff there. But yeah, so I get to Yuma, watch my little brother's football game. They lost. It's okay. Semifinals. It's whatever. It's just how it works. It's football.
Excuse me.
It wasn't a good game, and then it became kind of a bad game. But then that night, instead of getting a hotel, I called up my friend Bobo and JD. I said, "Yo, I'm coming to stay at your house." And so we stayed at their house with their family. Their family's like my family. Like I pretty much lived with them for a couple months, maybe a year.
Yeah,
felt like it was like a year, man. But yeah. And so we hung out with them that night, and then we watched some streams and stuff and chilled, and then I drove home in the morning.
Nice.
And that was a long drive home as well. And then I got home, and then my game that I've been playing all week is Figure. I don't know why. Bobo got me into it on like Tuesday, and we just been going at it.
You have been playing. You played that quite a bit.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just, I don't know. It's a battle royale with something to grind.
Yeah.
And so it just, I don't know. It feels like something to grind towards. Like it feels like I'm like a battle royale that I'm progressing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I like it.
But
you guys were having a lot of fun last night because I was in the chat. And
I guess I could explain it to people. Huh? Yeah. It's like, it's basically just it's a baby Escape from Tarkov.
Yeah.
So it's a lot simpler. Like it has a HUD, it has all that stuff. Tarkov doesn't have crap. You're like, I don't know. I think I have 20 bullets left. This game at least tells you it's free to play. It's fun. So, and I've heard a lot of people talk about it and stuff. I figured, we saw Bubba playing. I was like, all right, let's do this. And so I got in there and it was good times. But now I'm getting to the point where it's not that fun anymore. It's like, I feel like I'm getting slapped too much, dude. The skill-based matchmaking is putting me too high now, and I feel like it's like unfair high that it has me right now. Like,
yeah, because you guys were naming
way
off
better than me.
Well, you were naming off like what the people were coming in with, and like I don't know.
Yeah, you can see what they're coming in with, but yeah, it's just like I used to be able to play that like. There's like a free-for-all deathmatch mode you could play. And like I was wrecking that dude straight for like an entire day. And then like today I went down there and every single person in there was like people that have played that game way more than me.
Yeah.
Like I'm at like 40 kills, like Outlander kills. So 40 kills in the game, like the actual game, not like in the multiplayer.
Right.
And like the people I'm coming with up against, they're like, this one guy had like 1,500. I was like, well, I've been playing this for like 3 days. I'm like, and I'm playing against people that played like their whole life. Like, gosh, dude.
Skill-based matchmaking says he remembers seeing your Vigor stream when it first came out. Didn't look great. Must have gotten better? Question mark. I'm gonna put the question mark there.
I like that question mark. It was a good placement. You have to watch Hammer Shot. It plays really good. I'll have to stream it. Maybe I'll stream it tonight. I don't got nothing to do tonight.
There you go.
I might got work tomorrow, and then I don't know what we're doing. We talked about me and Chip still have to decide if we're doing esports or not this week or not. But
why would you or would you not?
Because the college isn't actually doing on-campus learning for the rest of this month.
Okay.
Because they didn't want like everybody to go home and then come back.
Right.
That's like a cesspool of corona.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they're like, let's not have everybody just spread it all together.
Yeah.
So I thought I could make my chat bigger. I guess I'm not on. That's why.
You got to change. I always have to pop it out and change it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always pop
I'm looking at my chat in, what's it called? I went to Edge because that's what I found out my Chrome was the problem. I don't know what the freak Chrome's been doing, but like based on what apps I have open, I can't have Chrome open or it'll start crashing things.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like if I have like something pulling video on Chrome, it starts crashing stuff. Anyways, we should talk about Xbox news.
Yes. Yes.
Hell. So it really wasn't like a crazy week, I guess you could say. No. We did get some cool news. We'll say that like last. Actually, I could do like, let's do this Game Pass news that just came out. So this was like, okay. I don't know if you've ever seen it. They do these like emails. They look like we're seeing their email that they're sending from Melissa McGamepass.
Oh yeah.
And so they do these little emails and it says December announcements. And so I'll just read this one. It's kind of funny, but it says, "Hey team, I want to start by saying great work last week. We made so many announcements I could barely keep track. EA Play came to console. The cloud gaming beta library got bigger. Oh yeah, and the Xbox Series X and S finally launched. No big deal. But guess what? We're not slowing down for December. EA Play is coming to PC, and we have a ton of games slated on top of that. We even included Redacted, which our fans won't stop mentioning. That's why I sent you that GIF with the sinister red light."
Oh yeah.
It says, "Anyways, you all know the drill by now. Keep all this confidential and don't try anything cute, like screenshotting this email and posting it to Twitter. Thanks, Melissa." Guess what we're getting? We're getting control.
Yeah.
We were supposed to get that a long time ago.
Yeah. Seems like we should have
thought we were supposed to get it a long time ago, but yeah. But hey, we're going to get it, so it's great.
Yeah. Should be fun. It looks like a great game. We talked about, when did we talk about that last? We talked about it when we played, it's part of the Alan Wake universe, right? Is that right?
Yeah, sorry. I was reading that guy's message in chat.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It was a good one. Just get rid of him.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Sorry.
Wow.
They can get people to say stuff that, dude. That's the funny part. They can get extra people to say that stuff.
And then they clip it and then throw it in a montage. I've seen people do that. So what I did was they have to be following me to do a clip, and they have to be following me for more than an hour.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll clip it and make a whole montage. I've seen them on YouTube, people saying things like that, and like, yeah, nah. Not me.
People need better things to do in life, you know?
Yep, they do.
If you can't be happy yourself, make other people not happy.
Exactly. That's not a good tactic.
Seems like a lot of people like to do that, though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about some cool updates. So Microsoft Flight Simulator got a big update today. Well, not today, this week. They got the World Update 2. I know Chip's been going in on Flight Simulator. I haven't. I never got into it. I don't know.
Me neither.
I'm just not a big simulator guy like that.
I kind of do want to play the new one. I kind of do. It's just that I've just never really played them, so I guess it's sort of just making that change or switch, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. Also, it's like a heavy PC game, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that is a heavy game.
Yeah.
Throttle control is your issue, Chip. That's what I was talking to the triplets, and they were like, yeah, Chip was playing it. And Chip goes up and then just dives straight down and slams into the ground and dies. I was like,
that's funny.
So real quick, I want to jump off subject real quick, but I'm reading on the Xbox Wire, so, right? I'm reading this from, and when you read, there's like the second line, and now that I'm reading it, it's funny how they say this. It says, "If you got a few minutes, we can help remedy that." Remedy control.
Yeah.
Remedy made control.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Little clues.
Nice little clues there. Yeah.
Space Engineers got an update too. Too bad I never got into that game. We tried. Didn't fly with us.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. What else?
Did you play Crusader Kings ever?
No.
I'm trying to remember which one is Crusader Kings.
I remember it, but I never played it. Which
So that's like the real-time RTS, right? I think
wait.
Chip probably sees it. Which one is Crusader Kings? Now I'm like confused.
Yeah, I know. No, let me look it up because I can't remember either.
This is gonna be loud. Let me turn
is
that
it
down.
what? Well, there's 3 Crusader Kings 3.
Oh yeah. It's like a Civilization kind of game.
Yeah.
Nah, not for me. But hey, they got an update for a free update. So
You know what
go.
though? I used to play those games back in the day. I actually used to like them.
hey, go download Age of Empires 2.
So that's the one I used to play way back. Yeah, I used to play that.
There's a battle royale mode.
Really?
Yeah, that just came out like 2 weeks ago. I've heard it is wild.
No way. Battle Royale of Age of Empires? Wow.
Yeah, dude. Like, and it's exactly what you think is gonna happen, dude.
That sounds crazy.
But fun, right?
Yeah.
But at the same
it
time,
also sounds fun. Yeah, it totally sounds
very
fun.
intense.
Yeah, because
you don't have time. You don't get to pick your nose in that game, man. You're
Right.
going like you're gonna die if you don't.
Because it's not just you at that point. You're like got armies and stuff like that, you know?
Yep.
That sounds cool.
Wait, what game?
JB got
JYB got
my
the
summer car game. It's pretty hard. Which one?
Summer car game? Now you got me confused.
I know. Now I want to know what game it is too. Now I remember seeing Vigor. That's a cute shirt. My summer car. Is that a game? My summer car. Is that a game? I've never even heard of that. My summer.
I'm tempted to look at.
Oh, there it is. Survival game. It is. I never even heard of this. Okay, now I'm looking it up. My Summer Car is an open-world survival game in development by Finnish developer Johannes Rohola of Amistec. It was released on Steam's Early Access October 24, 2016. Is expected to be out on Early Access no later than the end of 2020. It is age rating of 12A. It's got decent rating, 4.7.
I'm just
My
gonna
summer
watch someone
car.
play it.
Oh no!
All right, you got.
Whoa! I heard that.
You can hear it?
Yeah, I just heard that. You started it, but it stopped. I heard the music come through. I don't know what. You must have done something different with your setup because I can hear stuff.
Man,
but it
you
stopped,
really
though.
got to build that car. Yo, TJ, how are you? What the freak? Close. Is the old drunk dude that drives around and tries to kill you?
What? So wait, hold on. Now it's a
This is kind of
set
funny.
in rural
Dude.
Finland. Oh, and he drives. It looks like the car is modeled after a Datsun. Oh, dude, I remember that car, Datsun 100A. My aunt had a white one when I was growing up, or it's very similar. Must build a car from the ground up. Access to various other pre-assembled vehicles. Meanwhile, the player must also cater to various survival, like balance hunger, thirst, fatigue. What the heck? What is going on here? This is cracking me up. This is a survival game.
I don't even know, man.
Where you gotta build a car.
Okay, wait, I want to see if you hear this. Tell me if you hear this.
Okay. I don't hear anything.
Okay, I fixed it.
Okay,
I
good.
figured out what I did.
Uh-oh.
It says JYB's put 100 hours in that game and only had his car running like twice. Gosh, why do you got it? Why, man, ban that guy, dude? Why you gotta be doing, dog? What's wrong with people?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
You get a sweet mini bike in it too? Jeez. That sounds sick. We'll have to look into that just for fun.
That's weird. Who's TJ?
It's only $15 on Steam.
Trolls are out in like
I know.
squads
Who
today.
invited them?
I don't know.
Somebody invited all of them. Okay. Well, there's that game. That was random. But that was fun.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure. Hey, you guys need to download Swim Sanity so we can play this week.
Yeah,
I
you
want to
talked
play
about
Swim
that.
Sanity this week.
Okay.
Actually, what are you doing tonight?
I'll play tonight.
You guys want to play Swim Sanity?
I got a
It's games with
drum
gold.
and then do a little bit of work, but yeah, I'll get on and play Swim Sanity with you guys.
Well,
Why not?
Be for like 6 hours from now.
Yeah, it'll be a while.
You guys go download it. It's your games with gold because your new games with gold just got announced. It's called Swim Sanity. It's your games with gold. It's your one that's out right now.
Oh yeah.
It's a 4-player kind of like side scroller arcade, but you're underwater.
Matter of fact,
It gets crazy. They had a new DLC just on launch today, so it's just like, man,
I'm gonna get it installed right now.
it's not very big, so yeah, it'll fit pretty easy on your hard drives. Unless you got a PlayStation, then it's not gonna fit. No, I'm just kidding. Because you can't get an extendable hard drive on there. I gotcha. Sorry, that wasn't funny, but it is kind of funny. Have you been hearing about that, dude?
Yeah.
There's still no way to expand your hard drive on the PlayStation.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's why I'm not in a hurry to get one. I'll get one when I get one.
And like you can't transfer your games from your hard drive, like from your external into the hard drive on there, like a USB. Like you just have to download your games. I'm like, what the heck, dude? I don't know, dude. There's some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Totally Reliable Delivery Service got a big update too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I still miss that game. That game was actually really fun, man.
Did you play that? I never got a chance to play it. I watched you play it. I watched.
Yeah, it was one of our
play
games
it.
with golds. We played Rocket League in it.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, Quanticus did it for that fundraiser or the charity event.
Back on Mixer.
Yep. Man. I like this thinking back about stuff, dude. You think about like all these cool things that we've had that happened.
know.
We've done this plot. If we've done a new game every single week, actually I think there's one week that we didn't do a game that we had to like double deck. So we're at 41 games we've done through Game Pass.
Oh wow. That's a lot.
Actually, it'd be 40 because we did 1 week. We did a games with gold because we did Destroy All Humans, and that was a games with gold when we played that one. So yeah, we played 40 games on Game Pass,
Oh wow.
and I'll tell you what, probably 35 of those are games I never would have played. so have at that one. Does it make it a good game? I don't know. We'll find out. I don't think so, but we'll see. The Total Delivery Service was very it had its moments. It was more of like a play it and just laugh and like start yelling and stuff and just having a good time.
Right.
And then getting off and playing a different game that you take seriously.
All right. I installed Swim Sanity just right now. So it's installed.
Yeah, I think did I tell you about that game? So that game was by yeah, boy Wiggles. Yeah, it is fun with buddies. So me and Bobo, and like you have your buddy, like Bobo falls out of the car, dude, and like gets run over while he's holding the package.
That. Yeah.
Or like you're flying the airplane and he just falls off. You're like, oh, Bob!
I do remember seeing that.
It's good times, man.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Untitled Goose Game, one and done.
Yeah.
Speaking of games that we played we played probably once and then we didn't play again, but it's on Game Pass. Hot Shot Racing.
Oh yeah.
They got a new update today or this week too.
I never played it.
Oh,
I watched. You remember because you guys started playing it? I think right after I finished streaming, and then I just watched.
We played the Cops and Robbers, dude.
Yeah.
And we freaking
it looked fun though.
Slay was super toxic, and he's just being a mean cop and just killing us really fast. And we were like, no, let's make this fun. He's like, but then everybody becomes cops by the end. It was a good time. We were laughing. We were all laughing about that.
Yeah, it looked like it was a lot of fun.
Might download that. I'll tell you what though, I've been getting into those, like, you know how Game Pass does those the quizzes or quests now, where you play those games.
Yeah.
What was it? I played that one weird game that like I would never have ever tried it. I don't even remember what it was called. Dude, what was that card game? Remember I told you about that card game?
Yeah. You were playing it this week. What was that called? And you were like, wait, this is a card game?
Yeah, it caught me off guard, like really like fast. I was like,
yeah. Now,
Dude, what was it called?
No.
Yeah, now I'm really
I can't remember.
curious.
But you were playing it, and it made me think of a game that I downloaded that I still have. I got it with Games with Gold call. I think it was called Hands of Fate or Hand of Fate or something like that. But yeah. I played it for a little bit though. I actually kind of got into it. Did you like it?
It's a trick question there.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah.
It was different. It was just like,
right. It was just
look, I don't need to
change of
see.
pace.
I just want give me Game Pass games. That's all I want to see, dog.
Yeah.
Why is it? Oh, it's taking me into like the whole Xbox Series X page. I don't want that. I want Game Pass. Browse games. Jeez. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called. It was like, it looks like it was going to be an RTS, and that's what I was like ready. I was like, I'll be RTS. I got this.
Yeah.
I'm not a big RTS fan. And then, and it was like, psych, now you're playing a card game. I was like, yeah, I have no idea what it was.
All right.
I'll tell you what I want to play this week, though. You want to know what I want to play this week?
What's that?
I don't know. I don't know if you'll be down, bro.
No.
ODST.
ODST?
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. That's one of my favorite games, Halo
Really?
games.
I
Yeah,
never
love
beat
that.
ODST.
Oh,
I'm not going to lie to you. When we played Reach, that was the first time I played it, too.
Really? Are you serious?
Or beat it. I played it, but I only bought those games. I literally went out and bought those games just to get the disc with the DLCs in them. So I could play the multiplayer maps.
Yeah, I played ODST a few times and I streamed it. I streamed it last year. I streamed it on Mixer. Streamed the whole playthrough all the way to the end.
Well,
Yeah, ODST is right,
soon
Hammer
ago.
Shot? It's a great game. Yeah, it's a really
You
good
don't
game.
we don't have to play it if you just played it recently, though. I feel bad.
That was last year. I'll play it again. Are you kidding me? I've
He's
never
like,
played
I'll play it every day of my life.
I've never played it co-op. I didn't know it had a co-op. I thought so. I'm down. I like that game.
I was looking at all these different games. Remember Halo Spartan Strike?
Yeah.
And just like I'm going through Game Pass and I'm just like, because now it's showing me all of the games, like everything, and I'm like, oh, there's a lot. There's 25 pages of games on Game Pass.
That's a lot. It's a lot.
And how much did I pay for this month? $15.
Yeah.
Actually, right now I'm only paying like $7 because I keep buying all these. I bought everywhere I found a deal for Game Pass this week. I bought a Game Pass.
Oh, really?
I don't know what the game is. I don't know what that game was that we played. I have no idea. I thought I was gonna find it. I didn't find it.
It was on Game Pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't remember the name of it. Now I want to remember what it was.
I'm sure I could turn my Xbox on here. Watch, I'll turn my Xbox on. Let me look. Man,
It was
it's gonna be dumb. I'm literally turning my Xbox. Dude, it's so fast. Your Xbox turns on so fast. I heard it. It was up, and then it was like, it's already on. I'm already in the screen, like ready to go. Throne Breakers. There we go.
Throne
Jeez.
Breaker. That's right. I remember now.
Half off codes. Yeah, there's half off codes. I was buying. What was crazy is Xbox actually didn't do one, which normally Microsoft used to. Uh-oh. There we go.
I kind of want to.
Froze up for a second.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna download these Needs for Speeds because I want to play those.
Dude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, just wait though, because you're gonna have to. You're gonna have a new Xbox. You're gonna have to.
That's
worry about it a
true.
bit.
So I'm gonna wait, and I guess until I get the S, I'll
Although-
move the X into the bedroom. What?
But check it out. You'll be able to just transfer things, dude. It's so fast, bro.
Yeah.
Like leave your Series X or your One X plugged in,
Mm-hmm.
and it will pull all the games from that Xbox and pull them right into this Xbox just using your connection, like at your house.
Oh wow. I plan on making a video, so I'm gonna show all this stuff live not live, but
right
I'm gonna record it as it happens.
I have Yogami's Xbox Hammer Shot
Yeah.
right here. Just sitting in this box.
So it'll be here, Hammer Shot, this week.
That's crazy. It came in before December even.
Mm-hmm.
We expected it. They told us end of the year. I was like,
Yeah,
good. And
they did.
Amazon.
I'm excited. Dude, I'm glad that you could get one though, because I could not.
I was going in that day,
Yeah.
dude. I was like, yeah.
I tried
I was
everything
not-
for a good 2-3 hours, and then I kept going back, and then it just I'm actually going to make I'm going to make a YouTube video.
And he's gonna play that YouTube video live on stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I just figured you'd do that. Like, let's have you could do like those what are they called? Premieres.
Yeah.
We could do a YouTube premiere and all watch it together while you're streaming yourself, reacting to your own video.
Yeah.
Whoa, that'd be wild.
Super meta.
Inception.
Yeah.
Inception. Watch my YouTube video while watching me watch my YouTube video of myself opening my Xbox in my house. Like, on my channel. Yeah. Sorry, I just want to keep pulling it like
deeper. I know.
Like, whoa, yeah. So what else happened this week? I'm trying to think of this different news. There wasn't like a crazy ton amount of different things. Oh, Games with Gold. So yeah, we got a new Games with Gold announcement. I was gonna say that before we went to the other page. So you got The Raven remastered. Dude, I have no idea. I don't know what to tell you guys. That's sure. Might as well download it. Go see what it is.
Yeah.
The other one was Bleed 2. It looks very cartoony, but maybe it's fun. I don't know. This one's gosh, I can't even freaking read it. It's so small. Saints Row, Get Out of Hell. Gat Out of Hell.
Gat Out of Hell.
Yeah, and Stacking.
5 says
I watched a video on
Raven
stacking.
On 360.
I watched a video of stacking. That is so it's a third person puzzle adventure game. You'd like it.
Oh really?
What's it called? But it looks weird. Stacking. Like
Stacking
literally
game?
stacking. One word. Yeah, just one word, stacking.
Stacking. Huh.
Yeah, our December games are kind of sad.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't we get isn't there like indie kind of like Christmas game? I
They
don't
probably
know.
want it. They probably want people to try and spend money on good games for Christmas.
Yeah.
They're like, let's not
Hey,
give them anything
we're gonna
for
have
free.
Control soon. We got Control, man.
That's true.
That's huge.
That's a good game.
It is a little late, but I mean, I didn't play it, so now I'll be able to play it. I saw Stagger. I didn't even know when this game came out. I guess it might already be out, but that Phoenix Rising game, I think it was already out.
Games.
December.
You're right, Hammer Shot.
Oh no,
It
not
is
till
like
December 3rd.
This game is like with Russian dolls.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, you know, some of the weirdest games can end up being some of the most fun games.
That's true.
You never know what's gonna happen.
It's true.
Dude, so Immortals Phoenix Rising comes out December 3rd, right? Dude, I just saw Staggerillo came in the chat when we gave him that shout out and it literally said that he was playing Phoenix Rising.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You can play Control on your Switch for free. That is true. I remember that.
It's a
But
game.
it's not gonna look that. From what I heard, it's kind of like,
Double Fine game, is it?
Yeah, it is a Double Fine game. It is. If it's not Double Fine,
Yeah,
it's
it is.
that dude. What's his name? And I was like, it's.
It's Tim Schafer, Double Fine.
Ooh, Dragon Quest finally comes out, huh? December 4th.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna buy that one.
Yeah.
John Wick Hex, December 4th. That actually looks kind of strange. Kind of cool at the same time. There is a lot of turn-based strategy games I keep seeing this week. Huh. That's pretty much all the ones that like really draw interest to me when I'm looking through this list.
Right.
Everything else is actually this one looks kind of weird. Twin Mirror.
I saw that one the other day. I that also kind of got my attention.
It's not letting me. It's not sending me to a website for it. It says forced to confront his past, Sam Higgs uses his unique intellectual abilities to uncover his hometown's dark secrets. But how do you know who to trust when you're not even sure you can trust yourself? Oh. I feel like I've read that before.
Yeah.
In a movie, huh? In a lot of things, but man, the picture looks cool. I don't really know how to explain the picture to you guys for that one. It's also, you got me. Are you playing Cyberpunk?
Yeah. Oh heck yeah! I'm all about that game. I want to play that
Are you sure? Are you sure though, bro? Because you'll have a Series X. The Destiny 2 update comes out like 2 days before that.
Oh, I'll be playing Destiny 2 for sure.
Yeah, I'm like, man,
definitely
you're
be
gonna be playing
Destiny 2.
You'll be able to play PvP at 120 frames per second.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy. I don't even know what that's gonna look like.
But Cyberpunk comes out the 10th, right?
Yeah.
But
and apparently
the Series X edition doesn't come out yet.
Well,
We're still waiting till next year.
There's no way that it will get delayed again, Cyberpunk, because it's already out. Like people are already playing the final one. Yeah, so
copies were actually actual copies came out. Hey, Chef Slay,
what's up, Chef Slay?
But like now that I've got a Series X, geez, do I want to play that game now, or do I want to wait till I can play it at the fullest of like its ability?
But how long would that be?
Probably a month.
That means I'll have to not watch a bunch of streams because everybody's going to be playing it.
That's true.
And I don't want anything ruined.
One of the rumors this week said a Cyberpunk 2077 dev revealed that he's played over 175 hours of the game and still has more to do.
Yeah.
Now I've heard though on other things people are saying it's like if you just go through it and you're playing the story, you're not like nitpicking and looking for everything. It only takes like 50 hours, which is still a lot. It's still a lot of hours. I'm not saying.
Well, it's only 50 hours. Okay.
Cooper with the resale. Thanks, man.
Hey, what's up, Coop? Yeah.
Whoa, I'm going to have to go back and read this article. I didn't even see this article. I'll send you this one.
Okay.
It says Xbox boss Phil Spencer revealed how Xbox Game Pass deals with developers and publishers are structured. So something I always kind of wanted to know.
There you go.
Until the End is joining Xbox Game Pass day one. I looked at it and I'm not impressed.
No. There's a few things I've been seeing. Have you seen this? It's called World of Horror. It's a game preview.
I think I actually have heard of that game.
Yeah. Experience the quiet terror of this 1-bit love letter to Junji. Okay.
I'll pop it. I'll throw it in Yogami's Discord right now
Junji
so you guys can see if you guys want to look at
H.P.
it.
Lovecraft, that's what it is. Navigate a hellish roguelite reality with a turn-based combat.
It's in Zyba Games.
Experiment with a deck. Your deck of event cards discover new forms of cosmic horror in every playthrough. Kind of looks interesting.
You want to hear another weird thing that happened this week? Bethesda accidentally released the Still Dawn DLC for Fallout 76.
Oh, what do you mean accidentally?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's pretty funny.
I got one last full week of work before I go on vacation for the rest of the year.
That was pretty funny. A week early, really. I'm not gonna lie, man. Sometimes I still get like a jive to want to try to play that game.
Really?
I'm just like, man, I don't know, dude. It was fun when we had everybody playing together, running around, we were shooting stuff.
Yeah, that was actually fun. That was actually fun. It was.
But playing by myself, I'd be like,
nah.
Dang, yeah. Cooper won a PS5. Did you gonna sell that, dude? You gonna flip that thing?
How?
Burger King. No, I'm just kidding.
How did you? Coop, how did you win a PS5? I didn't think people won those things for real.
I've seen like streamers getting them from people like that, like in their channels. Jeez. Like Jared FPS, like somebody won one of the Nintendo Xbox One X's and just sent it to him. Like, wow. I already have one. Here you go. He's like, oh, okay, thank you. I just want to push it so it makes the sound. I want my Xbox to make the sound.
Hungry Jacks. Yeah. Oh wow. We don't have those so here, man. Yeah.
That's so sick though to win a PS5.
I know, man.
You're just like, you get it, you like pull off the little thing off your cup and it's like, you want a PS5. You're just like, am I on camera? Wow. It's a joke. That's super cool, man. Well,
Yeah.
congratulations.
And that, I mean, that's their Burger King, you know.
Yeah.
So
You gonna play
just
Miles
changed the
Morales
name.
on it? I still haven't plugged in my PS5. I need to play.
Wait.
I need to plug in
Oh,
my PS5.
do you have the PS5 at your house?
It's right there.
Oh yeah.
Like, right there. Hey, remember
But I
that one time I said I
mean-
was gonna pull out that blue controller and I never did?
But what's there to play on it besides Miles Morales?
Godfall, I guess. Here's that blue controller. So you remember I had it?
Oh yeah. Is it still in the box? You haven't taken it out?
I took it out.
Oh, I like that color, man.
Dude, like just comparing it to the
And
white.
the white
dude,
on
like,
the bottom, the contrast.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's such a bad looking controller, dude. Like, I'm scared to use it. Like, bug snacks, right? Five's thinking.
Yeah.
Man, dude. Maybe I will play with one of these tonight, dude. There's like they even put texture like on the actual trigger.
Oh really?
Yeah, so you have like a little like you can feel it. Oh, that felt weird when I was doing it like that. I was like,
That's
Felt
cool.
weird, but-
I really like that color. So when is whatchamacallit not back yet? The design lab?
I don't know what they're gonna do, dude. I think they're gonna go hard. I
Yeah?
think they're gonna be like, and whatever the freak you want.
Yeah, put your logo. Man, when they allow me to put my logo on it, I'm like, let's do it. I want to be able to put my Yogomi logo on a controller, but I want Xbox to do it officially. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I'm like, you could do it. You could just take your faceplace off a controller and just like,
Yeah. But then I don't want to. I don't know. I'll mess it up. Knowing me.
I bet you if you posted like something like that online, dude, I bet you somebody'd be like, I got you, you got me.
Yeah.
Like, some dude would like reach out.
We'll see.
Ask Xbox Pope. Just kidding. He got a lot busier too. He got a new job. He signed on within a little of the NXT.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Must be
That's
nice.
sick, dude. You just design in console skins and then like boom, you just get a job with them. I think he got one too with custom face. He signed a contract with custom faceplates. The people for that do the PS5 faceplates. So he's gonna do design ones for them.
Oh wow! But I heard that PlayStation put the kibosh on that. That's what I heard.
But I just heard this the other day, so I'm wondering if they found a workaround.
Yeah, I don't know.
They might have. I don't think we get design labs till next year. We'll see though. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, but
I mean, for them to shut it down and then bring it back, they've got to be adding something. Because if it's just the same thing, just a different controller, and the controller's not that different, are we really getting anything new? You know what I mean? This can be that color, and that can be this color. What are they going to add colors? I don't know. So it's got to be something, right? Like something.
I'm looking at all the games that are coming out this week to Xbox, and there's some weird ones, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quiplash 2. There's a Quiplash 2 coming out. I don't know if it's coming out inside of Jackbox. It looks like it's coming out solo.
Huh. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I played this game called Bloodstained. Ritual of the Night's also a Game Pass game.
It's on Game Pass. Yeah. Is it hard?
I just got into it. It's normally not the kind of game that I play, but I'm just trying to play more Game Pass games and see. I liked it starting out. You know what my problem is, man, is I'm not a stats guy. Like you get into all the stats of all the hit points and the levels of everything, and building up your abilities and your skill levels. I just don't get into it. I've just never gotten that into it until Destiny 2. And I didn't get so much into it in Destiny 2 until I started really playing with you guys. I was saying yesterday on the stream that in D1, I had one friend that I played Destiny with, and we were sort of in a vacuum. You know what I mean? I didn't know there was this whole community of people that I could be playing with, and then playing with you guys, and then everybody else. I started to understand more about stats and things like that. Things I didn't really care about because I just like playing the game. So I started playing this to kind of challenge myself to get more into that thing and in those type of games and learn more about because I think this will also kind of get me more into strategy games. I want to play more strategy games, which have a lot of stats and stuff in them, So we'll see. Spiritual successor to Castlevania. Yeah, very much so. Bloodstain. You're right. Hammer Shot. But I liked it. It totally reminds me of that. So, yeah, it was on Game Pass. So,
yeah. To answer, sorry, going back to Five's question, he says, "I think they'll still offer the old controllers too." I don't think they're gonna go away from this controller. I think this will be it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Also, my camera makes that look kind of purple. It is not. It is very blue.
It looks blue to me. It looks pretty blue.
I don't know why. I'm seeing purple on that monitor. I bet if I put it on that monitor, I'd see it as a different color. Yeah. But that's just how monitors work.
No, it looks very blue to me, especially since I'm looking at your screen and the purple sub button is under. So it definitely does not look purple to me.
This is like a very Sonic controller.
Yeah, I like that. I like that contrast.
Just through it.
Yeah. I like it.
Man. Well, let's talk about the game we played this week.
Okay. So
we played Unruly Heroes. Yogami had gotten a hold of this game before.
Yeah.
And was like, yo, try this game out. So I'll read this thing and then I'll give my quick initial impressions and then you're gonna pretty much run this one because you got this one down. I played quite a bit. I'm pretty sure I played the first 6 levels.
Yeah.
No, more than that. More than 6 levels. Sorry. I went through the first chapter, the second chapter, and I think I got halfway into the third chapter. But so it says Unruly Heroes is a platform video game developed by a French company, Magic Design Studios for the Nintendo Switch, Microsoft Windows, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. It is inspired by the Chinese novel Journey to the West.
Right.
So yeah, Magic Design Studios came out January 23rd, 2019, and it runs an 81 Metacritic, which actually is not a bad number to get.
No, it's not.
I could just say my first initial impression is imagine it's like Ori, but with just a little instead of all the mechanics being one person, everybody has a different mechanic.
Right. Every character has a certain ability or a skill, and you sometimes need to switch to that character to either access certain areas or...
You know what sucks though is when you lose both of the characters that you need for that. They both die. You're like, oh.
But they give you the opportunity to get it back.
Yeah, but I mean, I had a jump and I had just lost my guy, and I was like, I already lost my other guy just a little bit ago. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I always wait and get it back, so I'll have him ready just in case. His little orb floats up and you hit it and you get your character back if he dies. That I like. Yeah. I like that they give you that opportunity. But yeah, I liked it. And that the studio, Magic Design Studios, they've worked on other stuff too. They worked for Ubisoft. They worked on Rayman Legends, and so that's where they kind of got that that cartoon style, the drawing style. You could see kind of where they kind of took that design, I guess, over to it. And they use what do they use? Unity or something like that. I think Unity.
Yeah. So I'm looking at a different game that they're making. And it's like a black and white kind of dark looking game of this guy that's a skeleton. It looks like a punk kid. It looks like side scroller, but they're not giving you any videos of it, just concept arts.
Yeah, 5 says Journey to the West has to be the most used reference story. You're probably right, 5. There's another game that came out recently that uses the kind of that same the Monkey King. Remember that game that came out recently from China, and they think it's going to be. They said it looked really good, but I haven't heard anything about it. But it looks like the same character.
Which are you talking about?
Let me see if I can find it. It was called Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah. I was like, Wukong?
Yeah, and that's the name of the Wukong is in this game. The Monkey King is in this game. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, He's one of the
going
characters.
through
He's
whatever.
actually my favorite character in the game, to be honest with you. I like him.
Really?
Yeah, he's my favorite. The so let's talk about the characters.
Do it.
Wukong is like the Monkey King, and he has like a staff. He has his abilities are like a double jump. They all have these special abilities that when you get to a certain I don't know what those things are called, but they're sort of like I don't know what you would call them. Not really temples, but anyway, you could use a special power, and then there's I guess you said it's Qihong, which is like the pig who. It's funny because he's like all like fat, but then his special power is that he floats, which I thought that was really, and he expands like I like that. And then like Sanzong is I think it's Sanzhong is how you say it, but kind of that's the one with the looks like little.
I like that. He's blimpy.
Floaty things. Yeah. Above their heads. And then Sand Monk is the I think the strong one, the super strong one, I think. The one that could break the walls
the
down
green dude.
and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Yeah. It was good. I parts of me enjoyed it, and parts of me are like, some of it felt not tedious. I don't know how to explain the word.
A lot of the same thing over and over, you mean?
Yeah, it did feel like that a lot. I was like, I don't know. It was still fun. Don't get me wrong. I still had a good time playing it, but I was just like, I felt like I was grinding to get pretty far in the game.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just not every kind of game is everybody's game, but.
Right. I liked it. It reminded me a lot of Ori in the game style and the gameplay, very much like Ori. Just even how the levels were laid out, how you have to go up, down, move around, and all, like how you get to certain areas. Which that's not the only game that's like that.
When you get your Series X, you need to download Ori again.
Okay, I will.
It hurts. You're like, how have we missed this? We've been missing out on this for so long. It's just like, man.
Yeah, I'll take another look at it. I will.
Yeah, you're like, it's a whole new game, man.
See.
Dude,
But,
I watched. Anyways, I don't want to go too far off subject, but I was saying I watched my little brother yesterday play Forza Horizon.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, dude, he has the Series S, and like the ray tracing alone, dude, I was like, what the heck, dude? Like, legit, real reflections of the trees and everything on his car, like the whole time.
Yeah.
And it was like going at like, you could tell it was pushing like 60. It was easy 60 frames, like just clean. I was like, holy crap! I'm like, this is like a $300 box too. I was like, gosh, dang.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking it out. Definitely going to be checking it out. That's probably the game I'll test out on the video, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Since I have it and it's installed in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I liked it. I liked Unruly Heroes. I really liked it a lot. And I'm not usually a fan of those kind of games. Like, I like Ori, but, you know, I don't know. I just didn't see myself putting a lot of time into that game. I got bored with it. But I don't know. Something about Unruly it keeps me coming back. I like it. I think a lot of it has to be the style, the design. Plus, I do like that story, that inspirational design of the, Journey to the West and all that. I like that. So, and I think what makes it more exciting than Ori is you have 4 different characters that you could switch from that all do something different. So it makes it a little bit it switches things up for you, But yeah, that's what I think. I like it. I would definitely. Bobo says company goes hard on the racing games and the graphics. Yeah, they do.
Dude, imagine what this new Force is going to be.
Oh, I know. It's going to be crazy. It's going
It's going to be a while, man.
Aren't we as far as we can go with these games? Like, what? Seriously, what's the point of going any farther at this point?
What else can you do?
I know, you know what I mean? Like, at some point you can, but why? Like, just make better games at this point. You know, make good stories and good gameplay. And this time it's time to start getting innovative with gameplay and not just how great the graphics look. That's just what I think, you know. But I am excited to see what's going to look like. Not going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, we totally forgot what we were talking about. I was like, I don't want to get sidetracked. It took it over. But I don't know. There's so much we still need to talk about, dude. We're getting close to the Game Awards too, man. And we gotta talk about that kind of stuff and what they're gonna show us there. But let's finish this real quick with the Unruly Heroes though.
Yeah.
So would you recommend it?
Yes, I would. I would definitely recommend this game.
It's a very it's a good game to recommend to a certain type of person.
Yes.
And that's a certain type of person that actually likes those side scroller kind of games.
And normally I wouldn't though. Normally I wouldn't like a side scroller game, but I will say that since we've been playing more Game Pass games and we've played a few side scroller, I've kind of opened up a bit more to them. And I definitely like this one.
I still think I liked Ori better.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. All right. Yeah. I would definitely pick this over Ori.
Really?
Yeah.
I felt like Ori was like a faster. I just felt like the game just went. It felt. I don't know how to explain. Yeah. I don't know how to explain side scroller games. It felt faster.
Yeah.
And that sounds silly to say, but like it does. It feels like everything runs more fluidly.
That's for sure. Especially the new one. It did. It did.
But
yeah,
it's still a good game. Yeah, it was still a good game.
It is. They're both good games. The first and the second one.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add to this?
No. I say you should. It's on Game Pass. You should give it a try. It's definitely a cool game. I actually kind of like the voice acting because it downloads fast. Because the first I listened to the voice, I was like, this voice acting is kind of weak. But then I was like, that's kind of on purpose. Like I see some of the things that they say. I'm like, okay, I see what's going on. I think I will say that they could have mixed the audio a little bit better because it seemed like. I don't know. It seems like
the girl's voice doesn't feel like it fits right.
It seems like they should have done something, either enhance the sound or audio or something, but it just didn't feel right. I like what they were saying, but I think there was a mix issue, audio mixing, that just didn't bring it out. And also they had very, especially the first voice that you encounter had a very kind of nonchalant attitude that didn't seem very like any sense of urgency or anything. But I don't know if that's what they were going for, to have it be more cool and approachable, more, but I don't know. It did throw me off a little.
That's fair. Yeah. I don't know if I'll play it again, but I would recommend. I mean, I did recommend it to people. That's what I tried to do it during the week too. And I'm like, man, you should try this game out. Like, I gave it a good try. You should. I want to see if you like it and like get people's opinions on it. But this next week though, we got a big one. How long is the story for it? For ODST?
It's not super long. I can't remember, but I mean, I finished in I think one stream.
Oh, geez, we could blow this out.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a good story. We could do it.
It says normal, you could blow it in 4 hours.
Oh, there you go. Bam.
But there's a lot of like other things to do.
Stuff to find. There's secrets in the game.
We kind of blew through Reach at the end. Like we were we all played. Did you finish it with me?
No.
I don't know. Who did I finish it with? We just kind of like we're like we need to finish this, so we just like went and we finished it.
Yeah. Who did? Was it Bobo? Who finished that with you?
I think me and JD finished it.
It was JD. Because I watched you stream that.
Dang, Halo ODST only has an 83 Metacritic, dude. 11 years old. Dang, that means we gotta download the whole Master Chief Collection.
Wait, I don't know if I have it on. I might have.
What
it
you
on
could
one
do
of the
too
machines.
with your series with your X and your Series X is take all of your things and throw it on an external and just bring it over.
Oh, that's true. I do have an external.
That's what I did. I just took all the games that like the good game, the games I don't want to say good. That sounded bad.
Yeah.
The games that I knew I was gonna play right away.
Right. You could download a partial.
I took over like 500 gigs. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know why I was so tired, dude.
I hear you.
It just hit me, dog. Oh, man. I did wake up early and went to sleep late.
You still got like Thanksgiving turkey.
I did for lunch, so that's fair.
I didn't have any Thanksgiving food this year, but I had a pizza.
Dude, you should just order turkey from like Subway.
I no way.
You're not a Subway fan?
No, I do not like Subway.
I love Subway.
And judging
some days,
judging by I don't know, judging by what I've been hearing, they may not be around very long. So,
huh? I don't even know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we won't.
Yeah, we'll see.
Wait, all of these people were in ODST?
Yeah, well, like Nathan Fillion and all these.
Nolan
actors.
North was in there.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yep.
Why does this chick sound familiar?
Who?
Oh, that's why she looks familiar. Trisha Helfer.
Oh yeah,
She's from Battlestar Galactica.
Mm-hmm. Yep. They kind of made her look sort of like, they kind of made the character look like her, sort of. The cutscene animation in ODST isn't very good, but again, it's an older game. They weren't really doing like the really good motion capture cutscenes like they do now. Back then,
Yeah,
it was all hand animated and
this guy's on here too. What the freak?
Who?
Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, he's like.
From everything?
Yeah, he's like Firefly. He's in so much
A Knight's
stuff,
Tale,
dude.
iRobot.
Yeah.
He's in Rogue One.
Yeah, he's what's his name? He was the droid in Rogue One.
Yeah.
Wait, why am I K2SO?
Gee.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy's been in a lot of stuff.
Man, talk about I never even thought about that. There's just like got a whole banging lineup in there, dude. Jeez, Adam Baldwin? Goodness gracious.
There's a lot of people in that.
Imagine like now trying to get all these people to come do that, to come do your game.
But the budget for these games now, I mean, they are still getting pretty much good likenesses of people. I mean, they are still getting a lot of. I mean, Destiny 2 has quite a few actors in it. Not super big, but has some decent actors in it. I mean, Nolan North is in it.
It's crazy.
Nolan North is like the leading man of all video games. Like that guy's like the ultimate.
It's true.
He is.
It's true. He's pretty much runs PlayStation.
Yeah,
like most of their games. He's like
Uncharted. I mean, he's retired now because he's not going to play. But Nathan Drake.
Chip, he played as Hey in Moana too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, how do you have a voice actor for Hey?
Yeah, he could do a lot of different voices. Oh, Dinklebot, that's right.
That's true.
But yeah, Uncharted was, to me, is his real. I think it's his masterpiece work. It's Uncharted. I think that's where he really. Claudia Black,
since he's back in here.
Claudia Black was in, I think, Pitch Black. I think she was. That's one movie I remember her. I think I'm right. Yeah. She was in Pitch Black. Yeah,
Staggerilla played.
Yep.
I want to talk to Staggerilla how he played Immortals: Phoenix Rising.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that's fair. You're playing it a week early. Yeah, he just got here.
Oh, yeah, I see.
He playing it a week early. Killing me, man. I guess it is reviews. They probably have their embargo lifted. Jealous.
Yeah, true. Could be.
I'm still blown. My mind's still blown right now thinking about all the actors in Halo. ODST. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, I'm excited to play that now. So, you guys, yes, we're going to play Halo ODST. Let us know what you guys think about it. Put it in the Discord. Yogami's channel is the best one, and that's Zyba Games. I just posted a thing in there, too, that talks about... yeah, we'll give you guys that your reading assignment. Yeah. Go read that article. How does an Xbox Game Pass deal work? Because I'm pretty sure we've talked about that a lot in the channel, wondering how that works. And so I wonder if now it lets us know. I want to know real details, though. I want to know how much does EA Play cost? Because goodness, that could not have been cheap.
No. Probably not.
Yeah, because EA doesn't do anything for cheap.
No.
They want money. I mean, they work cheap, but they don't work for cheap, if that makes sense.
No. They want all the money.
Yeah. They don't work for cheap, but their work is cheap. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Hey, we could put microtransactions in everything. Yeah.
Greed.
Makes everything better. I think that's pretty much all we have this week. Yeah. Patreon. I gotta reopen all those again, dude. Gosh, dude, I've been having a nightmare time with my PC doing stuff lately. I'm gonna have to reset things, trying to get different things to work. No, I still got it. Everything works. You guys, if you want to get on, you guys have one more month to get on this Xbox Series X giveaway on the Patreon. So if you guys want to get in there, that's where you go do it. Right now, for the people that are entered in for this month, we still have Pyrotics 5. Oh man. Was it Cheesehead, Miss B, your boy Wiggles, Nuts for Butts, Cooper, and JD.
Nice.
Okay, JD. I just want to call you by your name because you put your name there. So I'm just kidding. It's not like it would matter.
Yeah.
JD would have cared. JD would be like, "Do it, I dare you." Awesome. That's true. Five says it may not cost Microsoft as much as you think. They do offer exposure for the publicity.
Yeah. True.
Oh, for the public pubs. That's what I mean. Publicity? Give them my name. Justice French. I've got guns. Come to my house. I dare you. You guys, I think that's all we got for this week.
Yeah.
You guys... Well, that was a good week. Tonight, for those that are watching the stream, we're going to be playing, what did we say? Swim Sanity.
And
then I'll probably switch over to Vigor at some point so you guys can see what we're talking about when we play that. Because we get sweaty when we play that game, man. Like, I get fired up, too, pretty quick. Because of that. And you think I wouldn't get jump scared, but like I was sitting there filling out paperwork for something for the esports stuff, and Yogami comes out of nowhere in the Discord saying something, and I was like, dude, my heart started going off fast. I'm like, how do I still have how do jump scares? How does that even happen? But yeah, we're gonna play Vigor tonight. It'll be good times. We'll probably be doing that in hours from now, maybe a little less, maybe a little later. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's always up in the air every day. But I gotta go because I gotta fill out this paperwork. I get this stuff going because I gotta have my League of Legends team finalized by tomorrow. Yay!
I'm gonna go do a drum stream.
And Yogami's gonna go do that.
Yeah.
So you guys, we're gonna wait. I gotta end the podcast before I end the stream.
Yeah.
You guys, we love your faces. Make you guys check us out on the social media platforms. Go to YouTube. If you guys are listening to us on a podcast platform, we still do love your face, even though we can't see it and you can't see ours right now. But if you guys can, like, comment, subscribe, and do all those glorious things. And we will see you all next week.
See you guys.
Love your faces.
Goodbye.